Thank you, Michelle. Hello, everyone. This is Kenneth. I will continue this presentation. Let's talk about the pain points in the IT environment, which we summary from our previous project. The first one is in server management. No matter the physical or virtual machine, tracking down the server one by one is a time-consuming work, which includes always upgrading, networking settlement, and security patching. And number two, architecture design. Architecture is getting more complicated. How to do the subnet management by a tenant, networking isolation, and security is always a concern. Number three, variety of the resource types. How to manage multiple types of computing resource under one platform is a challenge. Number four, no consistency across all the IT environment. IT guy would like to make different environments such as dev and test, UAT, and production all the way the same so they can reduce their work. Number five, lacking the unified dashboard. Jumping between dashboard will definitely aid the complicated and a longer learning curve, which is not easy for the admin team. So we see the pain points. That's why we have an ICS. We try to solve this problem. Let me do the quick introduction about the ICS. ICS stands for Intelligent Cloud Services. And we starting from the leading HPC solution provider. We combine the cloud architecture. We would like to have the high performance feature on this platform. So we would like to bring the benefit for our customer to simplify their resource workflow and increase all their team productivities. Number three, we like to save their effort and they can focus on the service they provide. We are beside the Red Hat, the GPS partners. We also hold a few awards such as 2021 International Innovation Award, also HPC related ones. Here's our customer logo, and some of them are government side. We are not only partnership our software and the hardware vendor. We would like to also work with some specific domain expert. And also we welcome the worldwide partner, not only APJ region. Okay, let's talk about the cloud architecture. In general, there are three layers of the cloud architecture, not both for the public and on-premise. The first, from the bottom up, is infrastructure as a service. All the resources, such as the hard drive, storage, hypervisor on this layer, and the platform in the middle is platform as a service, a platform to help provision all the computing resource based on the upper layer service request. On the up there is a service software as a service. On the top side, we will offer all the service to our end user. There are two types of resource. First one is IT as a service and CDW as a service. We call it a cloud data warehouse as a service. Actually, it is the storage service. Those are pretty typical computing resource. And you'll see the right-hand side, they have an AI as a service, or we call it, we call it automatic as a service. It's about AI service and weather analysis. Those are very specific domain service. From these 2D diagrams, I will mention we want the user can use our universal platform. We call the universal UCP. We can utilize all the resources. So they don't need to worry about how to build from the bottom, from the scratch. We do the work. They just focus on the service they want to provide, such as AI, HPC, or IT, and microservices. In this diagram, let's have a good example about this, the beauty. Everything and different type altogether. If we do the weather simulation by HPC computing, then after simulation done, the rest of work is mapping the map to convert the format to the website. So it's better to ship over to the cheaper resources such as physical or virtual and container resources to do so. We write to right resource for the right work, and we don't want HPC to do the converting format, which is too much resource wasting. Okay, let's go too deep about the ICS Universal Cloud Platform architecture. From the bottom, it is all resource. And on the top, we propose the ICS UCP with Red Hat, OpenStack, OpenShift, and SAP storage all together as the total solution. We have to do open source space, but we like to have enterprise support for the production grade environment. Let's go deep of each of the layers at a quick introduction. Let's do the universal cloud platform. There are three kind of users. First one is the platform admin, responsible for manage and maintain all the cloud platform resource. In the middle is tenant admin, responsible for its own tenant resource and all the activity management. On the right side is a tenant user. It is end user service, and they can only see the service they register. Here's our major platform features. For example, we can enable our LDAP integration, and you can map in all the user with your organizations. The second one is multiple region management support, such as you can have the Hong Kong region and also you can have the Singapore region as well. Provide admin and user perspective interface. Admin could do the management work, and user only can see what's their job. The building and the reporting to tracking down the resource usage for each of the tenants. The monitoring and reporting to make sure all resource, their readiness and liveness. We also have the platform schedule to do the snapshot, that kind of a backup function for the platform. Here is our example of the portal. Then that's like a multiple region by each of the city. Here is the self-serve portal to request the virtual machine. Then you can, through the automation workflow, you can choose from the disk size, backup size, and also external IP assignment. Also, we can leverage public cloud resources, such as the AWS and GCP. And currently, we have GCP ready, and on our future roadmap, we will include AWS and Azure as well. Let's talk a bit about OpenStack. I think it's pretty popular in the past years. It's a VM-based hypervisor, and basically have a computing, networking, and storage, and provide like a framework, and all the functions are modular. It's good to have pretty open. There's no vendor lock. It also can use the API to connect each other. Everything's a modularized function. The beauty is the scalability to scale out based on your requirement. And Ceph, also the popular software-defined storage. It provides three protocols of interface such as S3, RBD, and Ceph file system. The Kubernetes. It's a pretty popular container orchestration platform. And we can see can do the self-healing. They have intelligent scheduling to the pod. They also provide the service discovery and load balancer. Also, they can do automation rollout and also can roll back the update. When you have a sensitive or configuration management, you can put the secrets in configuration management, those data on the platform. Okay, so let's talk about, they have two case study. The first one, we have a server firm, and if you like to have their machine QA process virtualizations, and ICS we provide Red Hat, OpenStack, and our ICS Universal Cloud Platform altogether. The first one is the bare metal needs the additional effort and management and maintain. The second one is the virtualize were much easy to minimize all the downtime. The why they are doing so. The server firm, they have a digital transformation strategy. They want to they want to maintain everything can virtualized unless it's not able to do so. Here's our architecture. Each bay is a group of testing environment, and the blue area is what we're trying to virtualize. In addition, on the right top side is a log server, which receives all the testing data, and those data is pretty valuable for the server firm. They can do the further and future investigation and improvement. On the top left side, it's a virtualized platform controller. They control everything. This server firm, they would like to have multiple regions, such as like a north and south side in Taiwan. They also have the same side in Central America. Once the QA done, they are ready for shipping out their user, such as a large public cloud provider. So one of the order would be the large volume of the servers. So the QA process would like to locate as much close as the customer and shipping out on schedule. Let's summarize these two advantages. First one is on-demand testing environment provisioning, and the other one is a file server automation provisioning. Both speed up the building environment ready and also minimize their QA testing process downtime. So overall, we will meet the manufacturing sector for their dynamic shipping schedule and agility business requirement. The second one is Industry Technology Research Institute. We call it ITRIS in Taiwan. It's a government side hold the technology innovation. In this case, the ITRIS hope to provide HPC-like environment to share the small and medium business can experience HPC computing. So ICS, we propose OpenStack base with our cloud management platform. Why do the change? Small and the medium business, they have no budget to set up a large HPC cluster. So each will offer a set of hardware resources, and they do the virtualized and isolate resource for each of companies. Why now? HPC is highly demand, and government would like to hope to utilize HPC high-end computing in the industry. They want to increase more this demand, and also can drive in chipset demand as well in Taiwan. Let's talk about the HPC market. HPC market is pretty stable growth, and due to the COVID-19, we have some of the lost revenues. However, the other side, COVID-19 also drive the HPC computing high demand in the medical sector. By the 2024, everything will expect to back to normal and continue to be strong. In this pie chart, you will see commercial and enterprise market represent about 85% of the total HPC performance, and academia about 70%, and government about the 25%. Inside the 85%, the top two are manufacturing and financial service, about 13% for each. Inside the manufacturing, top two, large commercial product, and also include the consumer goods. And also we'll see the HPC on the cloud in the public sector is a new driving force in the market. This is our HPC on the OpenStack architecture. On the left-hand side, all the computing resource and the storage pool. On the right-hand side is a last file system, which is specific for the HPC cluster. And in the middle, you have a 10 gig and 1 gig switch. And also, you need, due to the HPC computing, you need to provide high speed up to 56 gig embedded band switch between them. Then you also can see that the deployed server to province OpenStack cluster and also ICS cloud platform is running on the top. Okay, we can summarize. Due to our solutions, how to mapping those pain points. The first one, server management, our portal to simplify all the management effort. Architecture, we have a well-integration network design. And variety of the resource type. We can include bare metal, virtual machine, and container all together under one platform. Number 4, consistency. We deploy and manage all the standard image across all the environments. Number 5, different dashboard. We provide all-in-one dashboard to manage everything. Now let me introduce about the consulting services. ICS is a certified Red Hat Global Professional Service, and also we can do the HPC cluster implementation, including HPC related application test and setup. This is our methodology and our service. We can provide infrastructure implementation. Also, we can assist in the migrating all the service onto this platform. We can do upgrading, patching, all the maintenance support for this platform. And also we have technical support all the way with you. Then they have two types of the consulting service. First one we call onboarding service. It's about 20% customized and 80% we can have a standard and quick jumpstart, have the customer have everything get into a place. And second one is a target service. We open about 50% customized, and the other 50% we can suggest our customer based on our best practice to meet the overall customer target value. We have a technical support 24/7 or 8 to 5 to make sure you have the technical support through our ticket system or local partner. Here's our procedures. First one, we would like to have a more requirement analysis and discussion, advise the best practice. And final, we will have a proposed evaluation by our customer to make sure everything is on the same page. The second, building and implementation stage. The first three, that's our responsibility to build up, deploy, and testing. But the last two, we would like to have our customer to join us to build and test as a cycle until the service smooth up and running on this platform. To be conclude, our solutions be able to, this number is based on our previous project. I will highlight about we can bring up more agility up to 70% and all the productivity up to 80%. So overall, we like to bring the benefit to our customer. Everything is automation, consistent all the environments, simplify manage for your day-to operation, and final, we like to work with our partner or customer with their digital transformation journey. I hope you enjoy the section, and thank you for your watching.